Hello everyone, how's it going today? Welcome to another amazing week of The Agenda. I am Brandon and I'm here with some amazing people.
I'm Joan, and I'm glad to be here. And then I'm excited to talk about multiple topics today.
Yay!
I'm Hannah. I'm also excited to be here today.
I'm Peter, and you were late today, Brendan, so I'm fuming. I'm mad.
I didn't want to bring it up, okay, you guys. But I'm just kidding. But I'm glad to be here again. It's like we do this every week, and we're like a little family. And
I'm looking forward to today's topics. They're like about Gyeongju, right?
yes,
I mean, I went to Gyeongju first when I was, I think, about 11 or 12 on summer holiday here.
Well, I'm really excited because, I think we have a lot to cover regarding Gyeongju right now. And, the entire world's attention right now is going to be on Korea and Gyeongju as well. So I'm really excited about this.
Because we mentioned last time, like, that APEC was happening. So
Correct.
now it's here. So on the agenda, we've prepared a special APEC 2025 show.
Okay.
Okay, then why don't we start with this question? APEC, why is it happening in Gyeongju? Okay, so let's try to find out together with the video.
As the 2025 APEC Summit kicks off, Korea once again stands at the center of global cooperation for the first time in 20 years. The reason Gyeongju was chosen as the host city is clear. It is a place where 1,000 years of history meet the agenda of tomorrow, a city that embodies both Korea's roots and its future. Gyeongju was the capital of the Silla Kingdom for 1,000 years. It is home to UNESCO World Heritage Sites such as Bulguksa Temple, Seokguram Grotto, and Chumsungdae Observatory. It is the place that most vividly embodies Korea's culture, history, and identity. Gyeongju welcomes over 1 million international visitors each year. Visitors from around the world can experience everyday life in Korea firsthand. In Gyeongju,
colorful.
heritage and everyday life coexist, allowing visitors to
Yeah, I saw that.
experience Korea's
I know that.
culture and history up close.
And at the museum, you could see like the history as you walk through it in the order of it, from like one right where the Bronze Age up to where like Buddhism happened. It was really fascinating.
Gyeongju is not merely a collection of historical
Those
sites.
tombs just
It is a
in the heart
city
of the
where
city.
time itself
Amazing.
lives and breathes within its spaces.
그냥 차도 옆에 있는 덩그러니 놓여진 이 흑원덕이 거의 한 1500년 전에 만들어진 거고, 여기는 그냥 우리 일상의 공간처럼 보이는 것들이 실제로는 엄청난 1000년 넘는 유적들의 켜가 쌓여있는 레이어여서 경주라고 하는 거는 고개만 돌리면 그냥 시간이 느껴지는 공간이라고 볼 수 있을 것 같아요.
In Gyeongju, the past and the future coexist. On the very ground where Hwangryongsa Temple and Wolseong Palace once stood at the heart of Silla, now stretches a high-tech industrial belt connecting to Pohang and Gumi. Here, where 1,000 years of cultural heritage meet the technologies of the future, Gyeongju stands as a symbolic stage that embodies APEC's values of innovation, prosperity, and connection. The reason Gyeongju was chosen is clear. It represents Korea's vision of balanced national development and regional decentralization beyond the capital region. In one city, history and industry, culture, and tourism come together, showcasing Korea's multifaceted strengths on a single stage. Gyeongju is fully equipped with the infrastructure to host international conferences. The Boman Tourist Complex, Convention Center, resorts, and Lakeside Park are naturally connected, coming together as one unified conference space. Meetings, accommodation, and leisure all take place within a single convenient route, with easy access to Busan, Ulsan, and Pohang via KTX and expressways, along with a fleet of 300 shuttle buses and transportation capacity for 27,000 people. Gyeongju offers a truly complete urban MICE infrastructure. For the first time in 20 years, APEC returns to Korea.
이번 정상회의는 APEC 21개 회원 정상뿐 아니라 글로벌 기업인들도 대거 참석할 예정입니다. 올가을 경주는 주요 손님들을 맞아서 우리 문화의 뿌리와 미래 비전을 함께 보여줄 수 있을 것으로 기대됩니다.
It is where Korea's tradition, technology, and regional diversity meet the footsteps of world leaders. At the heart of it all, Gyeongju stands as the stage to showcase Korea's path forward and its vision for the future.
So you guys, have you guys ever been to Gyeongju?
Yes, the interesting thing about Gyeongju is that every time I go there, it feels different. When I visited there as a kid, I didn't care about the culture, all these beautiful ancient, buildings. But now I went there as an adult, everything looks very beautiful, and I can see the meaning to it. The most beautiful thing that I remember was Donggung and Wolji. Do you remember? Donggung
pond,
Palace,
yeah.
and then the little artificial pond in front of this, the reception hall. I think it used to be the, party place for kings. So whenever they have a visitor, it's like an APEC Summit back in Shilla Dynasty. So they would host the guests in that area, and then at night, I think they do it during the summer. They open this place at night, so you can do a night walk, and then it's amazing. You feel like you go back in time.
Because Gyeongju is famous for being really flat as well,
Very
right?
flat.
There aren't many places in Korea, there's mountains
Yeah,
everywhere.
it's like 90% of the country.
But Gyeongju is really
Very
flat.
flat.
So there aren't too many like tall buildings either. And whenever I do my Arirang radio show, I recommend places to go. I'm like, please take the time to go to Gyeongju because it's quite far. Let's be honest. There is a KTX, so you can get there in a couple of hours. But still, I'm like, if you want true history, go down to Gyeongju. That Cheomseongdae as well, that observatory, we're so proud of that being one of the oldest like structures in Korea. And for the APEC, I think they did this like light thing onto it, and it looks beautiful. We saw a bit in the video as well. How would you describe Gyeongju, like kind of briefly then, to foreigners, to trying to hook them in?
As we've been talking about, there's this historical aspect, and I think that's the one we saw growing up too. But now there's also a lot of modernity, a lot of technical advancements. So it kind of provides this nice balance. And so if people come to visit Gyeongju, then they can see the history and the traditions, but they can also see like the advancements that Korea has been really developing recently.
And this year's like APEC theme is sustainability, connection, innovation, and prosperity. In terms of innovation, as we said, if we went when we were younger, Gyeongju was more about tradition and history. Some people might think innovation doesn't really fit, but as we saw in the video with all the new industries popping up and all the technology, do you think there's something innovative about Gyeongju? What would come to mind for you guys?
For me, I find tourism very innovative. It's changing a lot. Do you remember this Cheomseongdae, and there's a media art, and then there's a little person going up. And then now they're implementing this XR technology, extended reality. So, sometimes when you go to this architecture or the palace, the only thing that you see is like one or two stones, so you don't really imagine how it looked like in the past because it was all torn down for historical or other reasons. So extended reality actually kind of let me, travel the past. So I think it's this kind of a technology, tourism technology is moving way ahead.
You can experience it more in depth.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
I mean, I'm kind of, on that note, I am curious because, these big international events allow us to focus on Gyeongju, right? And we're all very interested in Gyeongju. I want to visit again. But, once these events end, then they tend to forget about like where these events took place. So, we were talking about technology and advanced technology, but are there ways where we can keep Gyeongju in the minds of international, in the international world? Like, how can we keep attention on Gyeongju?
Industries, move some more tech industries or something there, because I know a lot of stuff is focused in Seoul, or you guys have like Sejong City where you're moving your like government buildings, but be able to like diversify each diversifies each do so that each do can like specialize in something, because I know like Daejeon has like Keist and it has technology, Pohang has post-tech and the steel, maybe Gyeongju can have some type of special industry that can help boost it up, get people there, get jobs there, keep the economy growing.
And so I feel like even throughout the space of this chat, Gyeongju has gone from boring school trip to like global business hub or center of the global mind, right? Is there any way to wrap this up perhaps in one line, Joy?
Okay, why don't I try in Gyeongju way?
Oh, wow.
경상도 accent, because since I'm the expert.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so how about welcome to Gyeongju? And 경주에서 봅시다.
As dramatic music plays, G-Dragon, dressed as a pilot, greets the APEC participants.
Welcome to APEC.
여기 202 차 좀 빼주세요.
Next to appear is singer Jang Won-young. From global K-pop stars to film director Park Chan-wook, soccer legend Park Ji-sung, chef An Sung-jae, and DJ Peggy Goo, leading figures from Korea's culture, sports and art scenes all came together for the APEC promotional video. The video, which put K-culture front and center, instantly set the internet abuzz upon release. Director Shin Woo-seok, who led the production, also highlighted K-culture as one of Korea's greatest strengths, explaining that its inclusion was a strategic creative choice.
그 한식당이라는 공간이 사실은 K컬처를 상징하는 공간으로 이제 설정을 했어요. 그래서 거기에 스포츠, 음악, 요리, 이제 전통 문화 들어가 있고, 한국이 지금 가지고 있는 강점이 그래도 문화 산업이고, 그거를 잘 표현할 수 있는 공간이었으면 좋겠다라고 생각을 해서 그래서 카메오들을 그 안에다가 배치를 했던 거예요.
With BTS and Blackpink dominating the Billboard charts, and Korean films and dramas captivating audiences around the world, from webtoons and games to the Korean language itself, K-culture has transcended genres to become a part of everyday life for people worldwide. Moreover, the cultural industry has evolved beyond mere content, emerging as a new pillar that connects global exchange and the economy. A virtuous cycle is now taking shape, where music drives tourism and dramas lead to consumer spending.
K-pop is big, it's getting quite big in England.
So much fun. I'm going to be showing them my journey that I've been doing here. The concert, all the activities around the city, I'll definitely show. Even just walking around the city and hearing K-pop on the street, that's a great way to introduce it to friends and family. So definitely taking it back to the US.
APEC 2025 is expected to serve as a stage that showcases not only the prestige and global influence of K-culture, but also its new possibilities for the future.
전 세계를 매료시키고 있는 K-컬처에 대한 기대감입니다. 문화산업의 발전이 새로운 경제협력의 축이 되고 있고, 이번 경주 APEC에서는 K-컬처의 매력과 가능성을 함께 볼 수 있을 것으로 기대하고 있습니다.
Gyeongju is already transforming into a grand international cultural festival venue. The APEC Music Festa, featuring both Korean and international artists, has further heightened the excitement surrounding the summit, while traditional performances capturing the beauty of Gyeongju are adding vibrant color to every corner of the city. From the International Student Festival to New Technology Convergence Content Festival and local food experience events, a variety of vibrant festivals are taking place, inviting people from all over the world to join in and celebrate together. Many international visitors are already experiencing Korea's cultural heritage firsthand in Gyeongju, feeling the roots and living charm of K-culture come to life.
경주에 연간 한 10만 명 정도 외국분들이 오시고요. 또 오셔서 굉장히 진지하게 그 전시 유물들을 감상하십니다. 경주 박물관에 와보시면요. 지금 유행하고 있는 K컬처, K뮤지엄의 시작이, 기원이 바로 경주구나, 신라구나라는 거를 바로 느끼실 수가 있습니다.
K-culture, the language that connects the world. APEC 2025 will be both a showcase of K-culture's power and a starting point for shaping a new future.
Wow, that promo video, right? Park Ji-sung, the footballer, Park Chan-wook, the film director, Jang Won-young from IVE as well, and G-Dragon. It's like K-culture all-stars.
G-Dragon is the GOAT.
Amazing, right?
He's a heartbreaker.
How did you feel like watching it?
Actually, I watched it several times.
Me too.
Yeah. But first of all, I wasn't sure whether these are the real people or AI. Because these days it's very difficult to tell whether it's AI or real people. Because, it's, as you mentioned, Park Ji-sung and then Park Chan-wook and then also Peggy Goo, and these people must be very busy. And then how is it possible to, shoot this video, all these people present at the same place? I really liked the last part where the president was doing this supporting thing. I think this image was really showing the world that, as a chair country, we are doing this not dominant leadership, but supporting leadership. So that's what I really liked about this video.
It's funny you should say that, Chon. Park Ji-sung was actually AI.
Oh, really? That's why. It feels a little bit,
Right, yeah. And they didn't actually get paid to do this.
Wow.
This is like
So
out
it's
the
a
goodness of their
voluntary
own
work.
heart,
Oh, that's cool.
Which is kind of amazing.
Free
isn't it?
promotion.
Like full career.
Promotion, yeah.
Yeah, free promotion.
For Gyeongju, right?
I actually saw this many times as well, and I showed it to my students, and they recognized everyone in the video, which was
international
amazing.
students or
international
Korean?
students
Oh, wow.
too. Yeah. So even the fact that like my international students were able to recognize it shows that it's not just language, but culture kind of bypasses language in many ways.
So when it comes to Korean culture, mostly people think about, K-drama and then K-movie and K-pop, but there's more things to it, right? I was wondering whether you have any moments where unexpected thing about Korean culture there you click with people.
Drinking?
This is a hard question.
You're like, a lot of K-drama fans are so curious about the green bottles,
green
They're like, what
bottles.
is that? And they want to try it, right? They'll go to a local Korean restaurant in the States or in Europe and try soju and things like that.
They actually like makgeolli as well.
Oh,
Because
that's
we
delicious.
have maksa.
Maksa.
Yeah, we have different flavor with makgeolli, like maroon makgeolli, and there's pink makgeolli.
But Kculture, don't you think, like, it's crazy how something new keeps coming out all the time, right? We're talking about a drama like Squid Game, and then a movie, and then a song, and then things like this, right? I don't know. When I first came to Korea, I don't know if it's the same for you, Brandon, didn't you just feel like Korean people are so, like, studious and diligent? They work so hard.
Yeah.
So maybe that's where it keeps coming out from, something new and fresh.
That's sunung, man. Y'all gotta study hard for that. But no, you're right. Like, Koreans are very studious, and I guess once they get some freedom and I guess go to college or so, their minds open up and they have creative to do their own thing, and that's where all this growth and stuff is coming from. Korean content is becoming more globalized because just even if you look at old dramas, the dramas, I mean, it's a Korean drama, so it's very Korean, like a lot of Korean stuff. But if you look at like newer dramas, it's less Korean, if that tries to make sense. Like Squid Game, there's Korean stuff in it, but it's not like the trope of like, I like you, but she likes him, but the stepmom hates me, and she loses her mind by getting hit by a car. Like dramas and stuff are pulling back from that and become a little bit more global and using more global tropes and stuff, which I guess it's good to expand your audience, but.
And then also these contents deal with a lot of social inequalities issue, like parasites, and then you also mentioned about Squid Game. So I think it's appealing to a lot of global citizens, people.
I mean, what's the next step? For K-culture.
I mean, it's multicultural. I know, like, Korea is becoming a little bit more. It's becoming more multicultural. A lot of your big talents are multicultural. Like some of your top models, some of your actors, some of your singers becoming multicultural.
We're already seeing like athletes.
Yeah, Physical 100 is coming out soon. Athletes from different countries within Asia.
Physical Asia, yes.
Physical Asia, yeah. That's the new version,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we're definitely seeing K-culture growing to, athleticism and food, K-food also. We saw in the video as well, like Chef An Sung-jae was on there, and so there's a lot more interesting Korean food. So definitely expanding in those ways.
Bigger, better K-food,
Yeah, why not? Y'all got Korean chicken. I mean, Korean
chicken,
Next step.
Fantastic. So looking at that video, it really is not language, like you said, Hannah. It's more culture-driven, right? And so maybe APEC is a chance for culture-driven diplomacy, right? So Brandon, what would be your takeaway line for this one?
I mean, it was a terrible video because I wasn't invited to it. So what I would say is just like, what's it called? 이공이요. 차 좀 펴주세요.
Amazing.
하나, 둘, 셋. The taekwondo.
World leaders dressed in 7-colored traditional robes, known as durumagi, make their entrance one by one. This was back in 2005, a scene from the APEC Summit in Busan, where leaders from 21 nations gathered together to commemorate the event. Amid a friendly, festive atmosphere, the Busan APEC Summit achieved remarkable diplomatic success. As chair, President Roh Moo-hyun bridged the divide between developed and developing nations and presented the Busan Roadmap, outlining the path toward trade and investment liberalization. They also adopted a separate declaration supporting the Doha Development Agenda (DDA) negotiations, which aim to ease trade barriers between nations.
보고서에 담긴 WTO DDA 협상의 성공적 타결.
The special DDA declaration, adopted ahead of the WTO ministerial meeting at the time, was credited with rekindling the stalled DDA negotiations.
이러한 지향점에 따라서 APEC 국가들이 더욱더 노력하자라고 하는 그런 합의를 이끌어낸 대단히 중요한 순간이었다.
They also secured international support for the peaceful resolution of the North Korean nuclear issue and reaffirmed their commitment to implementing the six-party talks joint statement. There were significant economic achievements as well.
지금이 한국에 투자해야 될 좋은 기회입니다. 가능성을 보고 도전했을 때 이익이 그만큼 커지는 것 아니겠습니까?
During the Busan APEC Summit, the Korean government signed investment MOUs worth $506 million with 12 foreign companies. In particular, global e-commerce giant eBay drew major attention when it decided to establish its Asia-Pacific headquarters in Seoul. The resulting economic ripple effect was estimated to exceed $1 billion at the time. Around 9,300 foreign visitors to Korea were amazed by the country's technological achievements. From Wybro, the nation's first self-developed wireless broadband technology, to the world's largest PDP displays, experiencing firsthand the excellence of a global IT powerhouse. Before and after the summit, areas like Haeundae and Jagalchi Market emerged as must-visit attractions for foreign tourists, marking Busan's rise as a global tourist city.
20년 전하고는 달리 이제 우리나라는 이제 이미 다른 나라로부터 선진국이라고 이미 이렇게 인식이 되고 있습니다. 개도국에 있었다가 선진국으로 올라온 나라가 APEC 의장국으로서 이제 이렇게 큰 행사를 주최한다라고 해서 과연 어떠한 모습을 보여줄 것인가?
In 2017, after hosting the APEC Summit, Da Nang in Vietnam transformed into an economic hub, attracting foreign investment in IT, healthcare, and real estate, and rapidly expanding its tourism industry. Similarly, Yokohama, which hosted APEC in 2010, successfully revitalized both the local economy and Japan's national growth engine, which had been hit hard by the global financial crisis. Now, 20 years after Busan, as Korea and Gyeongju prepare to host APEC once again, what new strengths and transformations will they unveil to the world this time?
Wow, so seeing that video, that was 20 years ago. It was a long time ago, but seeing it really, brings back a lot of memories. I remember the atmosphere of Busan APEC, but I didn't realize how many major achievements there were, like all of the MOUs that the video mentioned.
Yeah. So if Busan had that kind of benefit from it, what can we expect, for APEC from Gyeongju? And in those 20 years, do you really think that APEC helped Korea cement its place on the global stage? I think one of the professors was saying it showed that we were now a fully developed country.
Countries, yeah.
I think it did. I don't know your country statistics, but if you look at it now, Samsung is dominating the Android market. A long time ago, the smartest phones were built out of Japan. No one's using Japanese phones anymore.
And all the automobile industry as well.
Automobile, Toyota was the best car. Now you got Kia, you got Hyundai. So Korea's dominating in the car industry, cell phone industry, you're dominating. Appliances, you're dominating. Like in America, it used to be, get a Whirlpool. Now it's get a LG, get a Samsung. So
yeah, I think that was the case back in this Busan. But the thing is, this time, I think diplomatically, South Korea is in a really good position to, solidify as a great middle power, the bridge among these top economies. Because, we talked about it multiple times. There is a growing concern about rising protectionism, also the tension among multiple countries over trade wars. It's just not about diplomatic, influence. As we mentioned, the video showed, it's the economic impact that we've been talking about, right? So you talked about this, industry changes or this industry impact back in 2005. But what kind of economic impact can we anticipate from this 2025 Gyeongju APEC?
For me, I think it's going to be a big tech boom.
Yeah.
The rise of AI. So from what I can tell, you have a lot of the big tech CEOs or some of their members going there. So most likely Meta, you got NVIDIA, probably got AMD, all those big tech CEOs, Google. That's from the Western side are going to be there. But then you have, you got Samsung, you got LG, you have all your other tech people. I think it's going to be a big AI conference, a big AI meeting.
Yeah, having like the world leaders is one thing, like Donald Trump and whatnot here, but then having Jensen Huang and all these big CEOs come over, that can only be a good thing for Korea, like investment-wise. But also, like in the video, it said that Haeundae, places like this, the Chagalchi market really developed after 2005. So for Gyeongju itself to become a real big tourist hub, maybe it can help that. Yeah.
But it seems like APEC will bring about a lot of will hopefully show a lot of Korea's good sides. So, Peter, why don't you wrap it up for us?
Okay, let's say Gyeongju, where the world comes together to move forward.
Wow, move forward.
Amazing.
So that was our APEC special. How was it, everyone?
I liked it. I'm actually looking forward to APEC even more now.
I want to visit Gyeongju again. Now we've been talking about it. Yeah.
It got me thinking, we're like a mini APEC, the agenda, right? Yeah. We've all got different perspectives. We come from different parts of the world, but we talk it out. Maybe we don't have quite as big an impact as real APEC, but still.
You never know. We get 1 million views each video, so we're changing minds out here.
Fantastic. Okay, well, I'll see you all next week. Looking forward to it as well.
Yes, thanks for having me today.
See you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.